it's me, Moody Poo, the Fragrant Nomad, and I am finally back with my top 5 Tonkas, which you guys picked as my next top 5. This was really hard for me too, because I have a lot of Tonka perfumes that I love. One of my favorite notes is Tonka or Cormoran or whatever. And so there's one you expect on this list, and then maybe a couple that you don't. I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe you expect them all. Who knows? I do have an honorable mention because I am wackadoodle over this fragrance. I just adore Tonka 25 by Labo. Love. So, and this was a blind buy. Labo Tonka 25 is musk cedar, Tonka orange blossom, styrax, and vanilla. And the thing is that Labo does musk right in the Tonka perfume. They don't put too much of it. There's just a hint of almost a little bit of clean in there that I'm assuming is from the musk. I'm assuming it's a white musk because I get no animalic musk whatsoever out of it. You get that styrax though. You definitely do. I get everything pretty much out of this except for the musk. Like I said, it's just this whisper of cleanliness, you know, almost a clean laundry kind of a cleanliness smell. And Labo is hit and miss as far as their performance goes, but this one performs really well for me. Oh, it's upside down. This one performs really well for me. It's easily with 2 sprays arm's length. For me, it easily lasts 8 hours, sometimes a little more if I give it another spray. This is one that I think you could wear on multiple occasions and times of year as well. Because of that light hint of cleanliness, this could be worn, I think, summer nights as well. I don't think I've worn it summer nights, but I don't see any problem with it. Because of that, because of the cedar and the orange blossom and even that styrax. Oh, it's wonderful stuff. It's very beautiful. And Labo is a little less expensive than Tonka Imperial kind of thing, because Tonka Imperial, you only get that massive bottle. Labo is smart. They go and put them in several different sizes for you to choose from with a different range of prices. And so you can get, you know, these little 15 ml, a 50 ml bottle, and you can get a 100 ml bottle. 100 ml bottle will get you over $100 or $200. Jeez, words are hard on a Friday afternoon for me. But the 50 ml bottles are under 200. So they're much more affordable. And of course, these are really affordable. I don't even remember what I paid for it. I want to say it was like 90. I bought it retail, but I have to sometimes if I really want a perfume. Oh, it's so good, so unisex. And I think this could be worn for formal occasions. I think for a multitude of occasions. I love it. I love the uniqueness of it. So next, Poison Girl by Dior EDT. I preferred the EDT over the EDP. The EDP was one of those, it was so sweet, I knew I was going to get tired of it pretty quickly, kind of like Nishane Ani. But the EDT I absolutely adore. Now you can't really tell from this, but I've used the shit out of this. But I do 1 or 2 sprays. This stuff really, really performs for me, on me. And Poison Girl EDT is orange, lemon. There's 2 different kinds of roses in it. Vanilla, orange blossom, almond tonka, tolu balsam, sandalwood, cashmere, and heliotrope. And this is really well blended as well, but it's like almost a candied, rosy, heliotrope kind of tonka. There's just a touch of powdery in it. Just enough to make it kind of interesting. Not so much that I'm like, I'd rather put that on a baby's butt than on my skin. This one isn't like that. This has just a hint of powder to it that I'm assuming is the heliotrope. Oh God, it's so good. And I don't get a lot of citrus out of it, the orange and the lemon. I don't know if that's just adding to the sweet brightness of it or what. You definitely get the roses, you get the almond and the tonka. And the woods are really light until you hit the dry down, and then they come out a little more and they add a little warm earthiness to it, but they don't change it much. It's fairly linear on me anyway. There isn't a big up and down or anything. So beautiful stuff. Poison Girl Dior EDT, I highly recommend it. Even though it says Poison Girl, I don't find it childish or immature at all. It's beautiful. I've gotten mad compliments when I wear it too. Love. Next. And I wasn't going to put this in here because it's in everybody's Tonka list. I really tried to find one that I love more than this one, but I felt like I would be doing a disservice if I put something else on there and didn't mention this one. So I was just like, screw it, I'm putting it on the list. And that is, of course, the expected one, Tonka Imperial. And I have the original bottle. Love. You can tell I've used it a hot minute, and this is my second bottle. But I'm not going to get a backup bottle or anything because I think Tonka Imperial will be around for a long time. So it's almond, rosemary, bergamot, tonka, tobacco, jasmine, incense, cedar, and pine. And I'm lazy, so I went off of Fragrantica. So if these notes aren't accurate, blame them, not me. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's so pretty, so pretty. So it's almond, rosemary, bergamot, tonka, tobacco, jasmine, incense, cedar, and pine. And I'm lazy, so I went off of Fragrantica. So if these notes aren't accurate, blame them, not me. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's so pretty, so pretty. It's rich. It's a chewy, sweet kind of a tonka, in my opinion. I don't get much rosemary or bergamot, but I get the tobacco, the jasmine. In the dry down, a little incense, a little bit of woods, because again, it just gets it earthier. Goes from a sweet, chewy, gourmand kind of a tonka to a sweet, chewy, gourmand kind of a tonka with some woods. Oh, it's too good not to have on a tonka list. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. So it was expected. Sorry, not sorry. And the performance on this is really good for me. It's not a beast mode kind of fragrance for me. I'll do 2 to 3 sprays on this and it'll last pretty easy 8 hours. Projection is good, every bit of arm's length with 2 sprays. And I would definitely wear this for a lot of different occasions and a lot of different times of year. I've worn this in the summertime at night and I had no problem with it getting cloying or anything hinky. So, spendy though. Spendy though. Let me say that one more time. Spendy though. So, just be sure that it's something you really want before you buy it. And I really want it. Next. Oh God, it smells good in here. Another one I'm loving and super affordable, you can find on discount websites, is Boucheron Viva Tonka de Canaima. This one though, I think I got for like $100, this monster bottle, and this is a 100 ml bottle. And Boucheron Viva Tonka de Canaima is tonka, violet, almond, patchouli, rose, vanilla, sandalwood, and labdanum. Oh, I'm gonna spray some more on. I only sprayed a few of them on my skin because I just got off work and I am still wearing perfume on my neck. I just didn't want to overdo it. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I think it's really an underrated house and an underrated perfume. And it's so affordable. So I totally get the tonka and the almonds in the beginning. And it's sweet, so that vanilla is coming in there too. Once it dries down, it's not real powdery. There's a hint of it that I'm assuming is from the violet. But it dries down. I don't really get any labdanum, but I definitely get the sandalwood. And it's a creamy kind of a sandalwood, almost sweet smelling. So mostly what I get is tonka, violet, almond, patchouli, vanilla, sandalwood, and labdanum. And I don't get much labdanum, and I don't get a lot of rose. Just in the middle, it kind of comes in and out, and I just get whiffs of it every once in a while. but it's not a big player in this at all. I'm really getting into rose right now. Creamy roses, sweet roses, no watery roses. I like a good dark sweet rose too. Anyway, beside the point again. Squirrel. Oh, it's beautiful. Really affordable too. And this again smells like a formal Tonka to me. I really don't know why people haven't talked about this much. Performance for me is maybe, with 3 hours, maybe 7 hours I get out of it. All right, that's Boucheron's Viva Tonka de Canaima. And next, another one I don't know why people don't talk about very much, and that's Van Cleef Arpels Bois Doré. Holy crap, this is one of my favorite. This might even be a desert island kind of a fragrance. It is so pretty. I'm going to reapply it. You know, Van Cleef Arpels, for being a jewelry designer, they have done some wonderful, wonderful perfumes. Black pepper, mineral notes, vanilla, almond, tobacco, cedar, tonka, teak, and musk. And again, this is one where I don't really detect the musk at all. I don't detect the musk at all. I smell no cleanliness, no animalic, nothing. So I don't get the musk, and I'm okay with that. Unless it's animalic. I do like animalic musk. Oh. With this one, I don't get the black pepper. The mineral notes, I think, just add this bright, kind of, God, almost sparkliness to it. It really is intriguing because there's just this hint of just a whisper of bright kind of sharpness almost. But that goes away pretty quickly. And you are left with the most beautiful almond, tobacco, cedar, tonka, vanilla, and teak kind of a fragrance. And this has a hint of powdery, but not a lot. There is some powdery in that, but it really works with this fragrance. And I think it's the almond maybe that's causing that powderiness. Maybe, I don't know, the black pepper and mineral notes, but I don't, like I said, I don't really get any black pepper, and I don't get musk, but there is this hint of powderiness. Maybe the tobacco, I don't know. But this combination is crazy good. It's just slightly sweet. It's not a huge sweet bomb like Poison Girl or one of those. This just has a hint of it. So it makes it really versatile on where you can wear it, when you can wear it. This is a year-rounder, and you could wear this day or night. Summer days, summer nights, I don't think it would matter, but it smells formal to me. So I wouldn't really wear, I don't wear perfumes that smell formal during the day. This one smells formal. It's not a beast mode, so it wouldn't compete with other signature scents, beast mode kind of fragrances out in a clubbing kind of situation or a big party. But if you oversprayed it, the scent alone is perfect for somebody's signature scent. I stuck in a loop. Bing! Okay, I'm back. This is a desert island perfume. The more I smell it, the more I'm absolutely sure of it. And this is affordable. You can find a lot of these on discount, a lot of Van Cleef Arpels on discount websites as well. This one, though, is a little harder to find because if it's on a discount website, it usually sells out really quick. But even retail, I don't think this one is very, you know, is over $200. This is, what is this? This, I think, is the 50 ml. No, this is 75 mLs. And I think they have a smaller bottle, if I'm not mistaken, that you can get from Van Cleef Arpels. I could be full of absolute stinky shit saying that, but I think that they do have a smaller version. Not sure. Anyway, it's worth it. If you can find a bottle, get it. I mean, do what you want, but I would, me personally. All right, the last one. I've had some travel sprays of this for a while. I've gone through 1.5 of my 4 travel sprays, but I wanted a big bottle because I love these bottles, and I haven't had a full bottle of this particular perfume before. And there's another one I want to get from that house called One Umbrella for Two. But the house is Floraiku, and this is Sound of a Ricochet. Look at that cap. What the fark, right? Dragonflies, my spirit animal. They're cute, but they bite. So don't fuck with them. That's why I like dragonflies. This stuff, though. Oh. Anyway, and these are not in any particular order. Pretty much I love the best, whichever one I wore last. Sound of a Ricochet, according to Fragrantica, is just vanilla, tonka, and sandalwood. But it really does a good job with those three notes. That's what you get to, is vanilla, tonka, and sandalwood. It's this chewy, sweet, gourmand kind of a tonka. But then that sandalwood adds a hint of powdery and this beautiful creamy earthiness to it once it starts drying down. This one doesn't have a big trajectory. So if you love it at the beginning, it's not going to change much to the dry down. It is those three notes. It starts off tonka vanilla and a hint of the sandalwood. But once it starts drying down, that sandalwood becomes more prominent and blends so well with the other two. The other two don't back down. The sandalwood just amps up as you go through the wearing. Oh, it's so good, so good. This is a spendy perfume, just so you know. And this is only a 50 ml bottle, I want to say. I never knew. I always see them from the front, and I thought they were thicker than that, but they're quite thin. Look at that. So this one, I think, is also formal. I don't know if it's tonka in general that's very formal. I'm not sure. But I find that most of these that I've chosen are the formal versions of tonka anyway. And this is no exception. This one is a little less versatile because I don't think I'd pick it up in the summertime. Springtime, cool spring, fall, winter, abso-frickin-lutely. But summertime, this isn't one I'm going to reach for, even at night. This smells formal, but I don't think you'd have to classify it that way. I think it's very versatile. You could wear it in a lot of different venues. It's not going to piss anybody off. It's not going to give anybody a headache. It's because it's too sweet. It smells expensive. It is. Just love this stuff. It performs well. It's not a beast mode either. It projects with 2 to 3 sprays about arm's length. Lasts about 8-9 hours for me. My next video, I think, is going to be, I have bought a bunch of discovery sets for my trip to Hawaii. I just really have been enjoying not taking any big bottles or anything, or things that I've been wearing. That's a perfect time to discover new scents. So I think my next one, and it's a mini haul. So it'll be a mini haul and then showing you the 10, maybe more, discovery sets that I'm taking to Hawaii. So, and then of course I have my voting polls, and whoever's the winner of the last poll, I'll get that one done as well. And since I got the Tonka top 5 done, I'll put up, if I haven't already, another top 5 list very soon, if I haven't already. Okay, I'm repeating myself. Oh boy. It's been a long week. It's always a long week. I always use that excuse, but it's always true. So, okay, I guess that's it for now. And I really appreciate you being here. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. And you